Hey guys, welcome back to Choosing Recovery. I'm Olivia.
I'm Scott.
And today we have such an incredible story. We'll jump into it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. What was your drug of choice or choices?
My drug of choice ultimately was fentanyl, but I'm an opiate person, so those are my favorite opiates.
Okay.
I ultimately did a lot of other things, but that was like my number one.
Okay, number one. Okay, what age did you start using any substance?
I started drinking and smoking weed, but it wasn't an issue since I was like 12. Like I was just doing it on the weekends. But it wasn't until I got in a car accident they prescribed me Percocet.
Oh.
And that like just rocked my world.
Yeah.
Like from there, like it just I thought I had found the answer to life. Like,
Absolutely. So how long have you used for?
I've used for, let's see, 21 till 27, so a total of 6 years. Yeah.
Takes a toll on you.
Really fast, from like 21 to 24, because 24 is when I got introduced to the rooms and all that.
Who did your addiction affect the most?
My mom. Yeah, I put my mom through so much shit. Like, you know, she's from like a little town in Mexico. So first I came out as gay, and then I came out as a drug addict. And she honestly did fool me. She found out. She was convinced because I was in a really, really bad relationship at the time. She was convinced that all the stuff that I was doing was like influenced by that relationship. But I definitely did stuff. I took her down with me for sure.
What led you to get clean?
Honestly, so I think I was in college and I mean, my life was already literally a wreck. You know what's so funny though? A lot of things that I'm like remembering because I feel like a lot of things are just coming back to me. I've shared it twice with my story. Like, I just feel like a lot of things are just coming back because it's been so long since I've thought about things like this. Like,
Yeah.
Specifically what led me to it, and I really do believe it was like a God type of moment for me. I was in a toxic relationship, and it was really bad. But, you know, I don't want to like victimize myself. I was on drugs, so it definitely played a role. But it wasn't until like I broke that relationship that I was still like using and stuff, but I became more mindful of myself and what I needed to do. When I was in college, and they had like a flyer that said end stigma on addiction. And at the time, I was convinced I was the only one looking for this. So I went there and that classroom, and from there I was led to a rehab and everything, and that was the start of the recovery for me.
How long?
That's incredible.
And how long have you been clean now?
I've been clean for a year now.
That's awesome, man.
That's such an incredible story. That's what I love about the recovery community is that there's so many people that are putting themselves out there and making themselves vulnerable, you know, of what they've been through. And I think it's amazing that you just saw this piece of paper. You're like, what's that? You know, and then all of a sudden it led into your just overcoming so many things. And I think that's great. That is awesome. So good to hear.
Yeah. Well, no piece of paper. Yeah, like that's what I was.
Yeah.
I'm like, if it wasn't for that little flyer that I seen, I don't know how much longer it would take. I wasn't aware of like meetings. I wasn't aware of what a rehab was. I wasn't aware of everything. So like when I remember even calling the lady because they told me you can call this lady and she'll give you the right source of it. And I called her and I was like, so you know, drugs. Okay. Her response was like, it was nothing to her, and it just felt so amazing because for years I was hiding this whole like aspect of my life, and it was like finally it's just so refreshing. It's like, damn, like she is understanding, and she's not looking at me like I'm some type of horrible person. And it was just an amazing feeling to be able to talk to someone on the phone, and she was just listening to me.
That's awesome.
It was really awesome.
It feels good to finally feel heard. You know, I think that's when I started coming around meetings and stuff too, and I would get mad at people like cross-talking and stuff, because like it was saving my life. And I would walk into rooms and I'm like, guys, come on, it's 1 hour of the day. Like, recovery gives you the 24 hours back. You can give it back the hour and shut up, you know, because it's saving my life, and we don't know who else is affecting like that. And there's like, have fun in recovery, you know, but my day. But being heard is seriously like a great thing. And I remember that feeling of just like being heard and being understood, you know, with like no judgment. Like, how hard is it to come by and not be judged in this world, you know? So that's incredible. Awesome. Okay, so how do you stay clean today?
I stay clean now by just constantly writing everything. First, you know, like I definitely with my sponsor. I built such a great relationship with them this time around. I'm constantly, like, all of my friends are in recovery. I go to meetings, and like now on TikTok, like I honestly feel like TikTok. My sponsor feel that. Why, TikTok has been a very significant part of my sobriety the past few months, because it has shown me that this is not just about me, this is about so many other people. And I'm able to connect with people all over the world by doing something I love. And I don't think I could have imagined what's going on right now, and even just us talking earlier before video. Like years ago, like I can't believe we're able to do this. And that's one thing that immediately makes me feel that I'm doing something good for myself, ultimately like for everybody else. So that's one thing that definitely helps me stay clean. So really fellowship and community is so important to me, along with like the program and things like that.
I think it's incredible that it's like everywhere, you know, and that it really is like widely spread. Our website reached someone over in London, you know, we're like, what? Like, that's awesome. So it's just so incredible. Like, you're from Cali, right?
I'm from Arizona.
Oh, you're from Arizona.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah, so we're in New York, you know, so it's amazing that the recovery is throughout the world, you know. Awesome. Okay, so what's your biggest accomplishment within your recovery?
Biggest accomplishment. Well, you know what? I think recently, like my 1 year was very significant for me, because I'm like, I don't know what word it is to describe myself, but I really truly feel that I'm really connected. Like a lot of us are with something greater than ourselves, right? So while I was in that addiction, I was also doing TV radio, and I had made that job that I did.
Awesome.
And because of my addiction, I lost it. So you know, leading up to my 1 year, the TV and radio station that I used to work at reached out to me that day on the 30th to share my story on my recovery. And I was like, wow, it's so amazing that's happening today. And then just being able to, I think the biggest thing for me has been able to really see that I'm able to have fun. I'm able to do what I love and do it sober. And I really feel like I'm going to be able to accomplish a lot of my dreams. And a lot of really cool things have been happening. It's only been 1 year. And it's just, I think that is an accomplishment for me, like being aware of how powerful we are as people, how the world is truly ours now. I remember when I had relapse last time, they were so mad at me. They took me out of the corner. They're like, what are you scared of? And I couldn't answer that. I'm like, I don't know. They're like, just give yourself a chance. And then this guy was like, you know what you're scared of? You're scared of having the world palm in your hand. You're scared of responsibility. That shit just resonated with me.
Ooh.
I was like, you're scared of getting places. You're scared of being successful. I'm scared of being responsible.
Absolutely.
I've ever been able to like I'm still working on it, but I think so is probably the best thing that a lot of us relate to, and he has taught me just so much. And it's only been a year, you know what I mean? So I'm freaking excited. It's not easy, but it's definitely, I just feel like I'm growing up, man. Like really growing up and seeing that shit about myself. And all the chocolate, it comes in waves, and now I'm just like, okay, well, what's going on here? Why am I shaking? Why am I sweating?
Oh.
Like, now I'm able to put the words to feeling.
What would you say to somebody that is still actively using drugs?
Good questions. It's just a few. I just want to say a lot of things. But I definitely want to say, you know, like it's give yourself a chance. Like the world, yours, you deserve it. There's always, it's just a better life. You know what I mean? And I know for someone who's in active addiction, it's just a lot harder work in him to see. So I guess I would say, like, you know, go to a meeting with me, or like, just so they can slowly see. Because I get a lot of people that ask me on TikTok, like, what should I do, or how should I tell someone, you know, and I'm just like, I always kind of say, like, well, you know, go to a meeting first, just try it out. And there, like, people that connect, just having that verbiage is like a great little city. But let me tell you, I've relapsed so many times. Mm-hmm. Every time I've relapsed, I have my sponsor in the back of my head. Knocking all the time, stuff. And I have all the people around me. In the back of my head, I can what in the morning? Like,
Yeah.
like,
That guilt does build up so much after so many times, you know.
You can take the boy out of the meeting, but you can't take the meeting out of the boy. So, if you could say something to a family member of somebody that's struggling with an addiction, what would you tell the family member?
yeah, I would tell them to set boundaries.
Yes. The answer.
Love them, but you know, tough love, because it's a really like complicated situation. You know, like my poor mom, like I think one thing that broke my heart was when I had told her that I was doing drugs. I was already detoxing. I was already going through it. I'm like crying to her, mom, please, can you just give me $30 just so I can go faster? And she's like, no. I'm like, please, mom. It was just such a cool thing for me just to see her give me the $30 crying.
Mm-hmm.
She has no idea where I'm going. She has no idea what I'm putting in my body. And that broke my heart. And I was like, damn, like she feels like she's doing something good for me right now. And in the moment for me, in my head, I cried.
Savage mode.
So definitely set boundaries and think of the bigger picture and love them. Damn, that's just so hard, you know. I my heart goes out to anybody who loves someone that's using. It breaks my heart because I've seen my own mom, and it's so complex. There's just so many things. This past year has been incredible for me. Like, it really has. And I think one thing that, like, some things that I feel like maybe would have benefited me in early recovery, the other few times that I tried this, was just really giving myself a chance, making a genuine attempt, and the suggestions that people gave me, actually making an attempt and trying out the steps, and just like, yeah, this is the only time I've actually tried doing steps, and I know that. So you have some friends that tell me because they see my TikToks, and I know it's like everybody's recovery is so different. A lot of people's recovery is so different, so I don't want to For me, that's what worked for me. Like I have friends that are in like smart recovery or they just AA. And I'm like, listen, there's a lot of things I don't like about programs out there like AA or NA, but like at the end of the day, it's the only thing that's worked for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not here to like pick and choose. I don't really know, like you know that methadone video.
Yeah.
That's some smarties in there. I mean, you want to talk about that too because I was on methadone for a year, and I just feel like. So the reason I made this video was because initially, my thoughts on methadone are still kind of like developing. Because I feel like I was definitely in a situation where I should not be in methadone. They were very ethical, and
Most of them are.
stuff like that. I heard that there was this woman who had 44 days just sober from alcohol, and someone at methadone suggested they go methadone. And to me, that's just kind of like, they're already
40 days clean.
substances. Yeah, like why? But I also know that for people, sometimes it really is just like it. It's just like no matter what, they have to go the right way, and I think they should all go for it. For me, I didn't even know meetings or things like that at the time, so I was on 160 milligrams.
Oh yeah.
Nothing off that word. I thank you guys for listening to this, and like I really, I'm just so passionate. I'm so passionate about everyone who is taking their experience that they have addiction and stuff like that, bringing it to light, and like connecting with other people doing it, like they say, recovery out loud. I think there makes such a difference by having blogs, websites, videos, making our own meetings. Because I remember when I was back in addiction, I would make YouTube videos on addiction, and I'm like, damn, like I just wish I could be like that guy. Just what I want to do. Like, damn, I wish I was like that.
Yeah, I think.
Would we be clean though? Would we be clean or sober if we didn't go through that? If there's no consequences or anything like that? I think that's a great thought for every person out there. You know, because I truly do believe that it does just get bad enough, even without consequences. You know, so I think that's a good statement right there. Very
That's a good point. I like that. Because I feel like that's one thing addiction is also that taught me. Because I honestly have been able to charm my way out of shit. I'm not sure. Addiction's that one thing. There was no way out of it. Like, I had to go through it.
Yeah.
Like, there was just no way. I
Yeah.
just, like, oh, let me just, like, go through this. No. Yeah, just, like, you can go through restless legs for a few days. Find your energy back and go through all these things, which is good because that's one thing I do think about. But because you know, with COVID and everything was a little hard. There was months that were just down on me high.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I remember I'm like, dude, I really want to be able to travel once again. Really not. Really not.
I've said that in a lot of our videos too. It's like it's so good that you can actually think about the bad times. You know, as I say it all the time, we have built-in forgetters. We forget about all the things bad that happened to us, and we only remember how good it was when we were out there using. That's it. It's the instant gratification, the thought of instant gratification to make yourself feel better. The one thing that you know that'll make you feel better at that point in time. But when you have all these things, and you know that make you feel just as good, it separates you from your addiction and relapse like by tenfold. You know, so
Yeah, definitely. Like playing the tape all the way through was something big for me because, you know, I had a reservation. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a functioning crackhead in 4 years. You know, like what? And like I literally like it took me a year to delete my Connect's numbers on my phone. I was sober for a whole year with my Connects. All my Connects just sitting in my phone. I'm like, I won't call them and I won't use them, but I definitely won't delete them. And my sponsor's like, well then why do you still have the number? I'm like, because. And she goes, but you're never gonna use them. And I'm like, well, I guess I didn't think. Like, I was just like, well, yeah, it's not good, you know. So it literally took me like a year and a half to even get to that point.
You and the team, we in this together.
Yeah.
Woo!